Hi, I'm Stephanie Martin, and I am the founder and creative director of Stephanie Martin Interior Design, based in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I loved design as a child. I was quite introverted. I spent a lot of time in my bedroom as a little girl, and my parents every year for my birthday would actually allow me to kind of redecorate my bedroom. And I loved a theme room. So I had a Victorian bedroom with a four-poster bed, and my father put up crown molding. I had a Bollywood bedroom where I sewed. My mom took me to shop for some beautiful sari material, and I sewed bedding and drapery from that. I had a safari themed bedroom, all of the things, but I would change it annually. And it was just something that was really fun to me. In Calgary, we have a phenomenal interior design program, and it was suggested to me by my parents, to explore that, which I did and loved. After I graduated from that degree program, a degree of interior design, Calgary was having just a major slump in the economy, and there wasn't many jobs. So I decided very naively, you know what, I'm just going to give it a go and do it myself. And I actually printed flyers from my home computer and spent months in Calgary's winter, which is very cold, door knocking around all of the nice neighborhoods in Calgary. And I would hope somebody would answer the door, give them an elevator pitch, leave my little flyer. But I did get one job from that after about 4 or 5 months of door knocking. And from that job, I got a referral and another referral. And from that, I really learned the value of client service, because it was very difficult to get a job when you have no experience and don't really know what you're doing. But I learned that if you can give phenomenal client experience and gain a referral and build a relationship, that really goes a long way. And I've really built my business from that door knocking for months on end to what it is today, 15 years later. We are a small firm. And so our primary focus being client service, we tend to take on larger projects and less of them, just so we have the bandwidth to keep up with communication and give clients a really kind of personalized and attentive client experience. So with that, our ideal client would be full scope, and that could be new construction or renovation. But we're looking for projects that we can really start working with the clients from the conceptual stage, work with them all the way through the design and construction, right into decor and furnishing, down to that last kind of coffee table book. I think we've all heard the story of someone going through building a home or renovating a home who is complaining and frustrated and stressed out, and a lot of it's falling on their shoulders. For me, I honestly love the process of design so much. I think it's such a transformative experience, and a home is such an important place that the client service really came into play for me, because I have such a desire to kind of give or show that love to clients and have them experience it as well. And we want to create a home that's beautiful, that goes without saying, but I also want to create a home that is already filled with kind of warm memories and good feelings. And in order to do that, I need my clients to enjoy the process and to feel, a sense of connection. I don't want them to have frustration and stress through the design process. I want them to have excitement and joy leading up to being welcomed into their home. The client service also stems from a real team mentality of we want to add value, not just for our clients, but for the builders we partner with and for the trades who are bringing that design to life. We want to add value, ease, and enjoyability to the process for them. So we do that through really clear communication, fantastic documentation of the design, having it all in one spot. We've got our QR code on every job site so everyone can access the most up-to-date information. We have our regular standard emails that go out every week. And I think that I have a real sense of pride of being able to just kind of have a positive impact on people's lives, whether it's the people I'm working with or the clients whose home I'm creating. I don't know if I know anyone who's said, I've done it. I'm doing it perfectly every day. Certainly not me. But I do have 3 young sons, and I'm just really keenly aware that at the end of the day, my kind of life legacy and purpose isn't going to be my career. It's going to be the childhood I've created and the relationship I've built with them. And, of course, I still love my career. I want to show my boys an example of a strong female who has a family and has a career, strong work ethic, the ability to pursue your dreams and, to provide for your family, but never, ever at the expense of their childhood or their needs or my time with them. And that's something that's really important. One of the things that I've done that is probably my favorite part of being able to own my own business is I shifted my work hours. So I work 6:30 in the morning, work 6:30 in the morning till 3 p.m. And this allows me to pick my kids up from school and hear the conversations in the back seat when I'm driving them home and spend a little bit more dedicated time with them in the afternoons. But that wasn't how it started. I had to build a business and build a team that was able to support me in that first. So for me, that was a huge kind of achievement, I guess, that I'm really proud of, being able to do that with work and family. I think that one of the biggest lessons that I know now that I wish I knew in the beginning of my career was really how to set boundaries. When I'm at work, I'm all in. You've got my full focus, my full attention. I know what's going on. I'm going to pick up your phone call. But when I'm at home, my family deserves the same attention from me. So setting up the boundaries with clients and with the team and with trades to say, I do not take phone calls outside of work hours. I am not checking my email. If you need to get a hold of me, these are the hours that I'm available. It is my job. And again, I'm going to do a great job, but I'm not going to do it when I'm with my family. Not only does it help with time management, but it helps with my stress level. So when I'm at work, I'm okay being at work. And when I'm at home, I'm great and I'm present there too. Maybe it's not the biggest challenge, but it's certainly the most consistent challenge that we see throughout this industry. And that's, I think, the management of client expectations. There is so much interest in design right now, and I absolutely love that for our industry, from magazines to Pinterest and Instagram and all the design shows. People are just eating up fantastic design. But then when it comes to working on their own home or space, it's really managing the expectations of like, what is your budget and what is your timeline? We've seen mass increases across the board in the last handful of years of building materials and homes. And I think it's really managing clients' expectations and finding a way to understand what their style is and still make it attainable, because it should be attainable for everyone. But it's really kind of managing that and finding our way through that. I don't think that everybody understands or appreciates. And of course, if you haven't been through it, you wouldn't understand or appreciate the amount of detailed work and time that goes into making these homes as beautiful and intricate as they are. It's, from the design and architecture to the very skilled craftspeople who are making this happen. It does not happen overnight. And it can be relatively costly. My ideal place to reside isn't, a big, beautiful, luxurious, well-designed house. We are all about luxury living, but my ideal place to reside is actually our family camper, which is a completely off-the-grid camper in a little remote area on Crown land on a lake called Lake Koocanusa. It's actually very close to the Canadian and American border as you enter Montana. And it is, like I said, it's completely off the grid. It is where we spend kind of almost 100% of our waking hours outside. And my husband and I have built everything ourselves, from, our deck to our seating area and fire pit. I built an entire outdoor kitchen myself. And it's our favorite place to be. We spend a great deal of time there in the warm months. And I think that people would be really surprised to see me out there, like getting dirty and building things from scratch and crafting things and being creative in a way that really has no outcome attached to it, because it's very different than what I create through design and work.